so sorry, you guys, that this was not uploaded yesterday. Hi, let me track back. Hi, I'm Ariana. If you are new here, I am a military spouse. I've got 2 kiddos, a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old. We are a military family that's living overseas here in Germany. So if things look different to you, that is why. Before Germany, we were living in Italy, and it has just honestly been awesome to live overseas. But it is hard, however, to get exposed and really grow my channel out here. So if you are new, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button. It really does help me out. Also, if you are already a returning subscriber, please give it a like, give me a comment, let me know how your weekend was. Again, this is just really helpful to me, showing support to my channel, and please know that it does not go unnoticed. I appreciate it so much. I wanted to just show you guys a really realistic sort of clean with me reset, how we did this weekend. I'm going to be sharing a really quick and easy and budget-friendly recipe here in the video, as well as we have a major catch-up to do. I have some news to share that'll be towards the end of this video, so stick around. I know it's a longer one, but I'm gonna have both voiceover but also have some music here for you, so I want you guys to enjoy this lovely little tune, and I'll come back to be sharing more goodness and some recipes. Also, please definitely let me know what you guys think about this, in terms of if you like this style of video to twinkle in here now and then, or if you want it to just be your traditional sped up clean with me's.
Where you been and where you hiding? I know you're lying. Don't you try it, no. You really shouldn't play with fire. Put it out with water, but now you're drowning. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying or be like you, but I don't wanna be like you. There's been a whole lot of trying, whole lot of crying, whole lot of telling me I should be dying or be like you, but I don't wanna be like you. Cause I could do better. I could do better. I could do better than that. And you should know better.
All right, let's jump into this easy recipe. So in the Instant Pot air fryer, you are going to take the IKEA meatballs and just put those in. And then all I'm going to do tonight when it comes to cooking is I'm going to make the gravy. So I'm just going to dice up a yellow onion. I'm going to get that into a pan with some butter and then some herbed oil type thing. It's a German thing here that is just delicious. It's got herbs and stuff in it, and it's like oil based because it is vegan, so I know it's not butter. And then I'm going to get that mixed, let the onions just kind of like melt down. And then I'm going to add also a German version of just like a mushroom powder gravy sauce. It is absolutely positively delicious. I've started making my own bone broth now for a while. I've started to make just a lot of stuff on our own. It's something that if you guys want me to start sharing those types of recipes, I absolutely will. This just makes it just like even better for you and just even yummier, and I absolutely positively love it. You just throw this together with potatoes that I had already made in the Instant Pot previously. If you couldn't tell, I love the Instant Pot. It is just such a game changer. I also added some herbs, a little bit of onion powder again, and just mix that up. I add some lingonberry sauce, put that gravy over, and it was a hit. Literally everybody ate it, including even my picky child. I also am showing you guys the size of the German fridges. So in Europe, you guys, they do less. It is not this whole like needing to have these overfilling fridges and pantries. And so if you are wanting to just learn how you can really make like your budget maximize, but also how I do stuff, especially for minimal space, just let me know and I can start a series on that. But I've definitely steered away from just like that American version of having a bunch of stuff because we just don't have the room. Like, look at this. This is how big our fridge is. We do have an American one that is in our pantry that they give us from base, but even that is not nowhere near as big as what a lot of people are accustomed to in the States. I also just wanted to show the next morning the absolute mess that occurred from the night before, but just still taking the time to rest because, you know, we still just gotta just live our lives. I'm making gnat traps because they're out of control. The combination of just the way that we have to recycle here, where like you have to put all your food waste in a bag instead of like being able to, but also mostly it's my plants, and so I am gonna have to order stuff and like change things out and really try to get my plants, because they're like the fungus gnats and they're so annoying. So I'm making little traps for now that I can just like place along the house, as well as I've got the like lights. We've got all kinds of stuff that I'm just gonna try to combat it, because it just like makes you feel dirty, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I know it's because of my plants, I have a ton of plants, I'm a plant mama, and I don't know why I didn't think about that to like when I was doing some of my winterizing of my plants. I don't know why I didn't think to also do treatment in all of them for fungus gnats, but like here we are where they're just out of control. So I'm going to be trying to make a solution today to get to that, but it's very taxing. To be a plant mama is not easy. It's not just, oh, pour some water, walk away. Like, to really take care of your plants, have them thriving, it is a lot of maintenance. But
we're driving to the vet, because I'm a vet and we need to drive to the vet.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to be the vet.
Okay, awesome.
And Dante's going to help.
Awesome.
And he's already at the vet office.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Bye. So yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna sit and we're gonna talk, because I need to update you guys on a lot of stuff. Okay. So closing out this video, one, I just want to say that I'm still trying to figure out the flow that I want of this channel. I just want it to be relatable. I want it to be realistic. I do like filming kind of with the clean, but I also know, you know, sometimes things like this where like you guys just need to see, like, homemaking in general, it's not always just like get up and go and clean and everything gets done and it's perfect. So I'm still just figuring out my style there. I hope that you guys kind of like this is what I'm thinking might happen every now and then, is that I kind of like make it a little bit more relatable homemaking vlog type, versus just the like, here's music and watch me clean this. I wanted to do this also because we just need to talk. And I know that a while back I've talked about how just I've been going through all kinds of health issues and all kinds of like, oh, it's this diagnosis and this, and I just figured let's catch up. So when we got here, I went and saw somebody who basically was like, I don't think that you have PCOS, and it was just like, okay, well then what's going on with my hormones? Very long story short, I ended up going back to my PCM here on base, who is phenomenal. Told her all these issues I was having, and she was like, why don't we just do like a CT scan? Hold on, the chaos in the background, like, okay. So she was like, why don't we just do a CT scan of your abdomen, your uterus, like all of that, so we can just get a full picture versus all of this stuff that's been happening, which is like, oh, we think it's this, get treatment, still no progress. Oh, we think it's this, get treatment, no progress. She also ordered a bunch of lab work, and so I am waiting to do my lab work, because you have to wait until it's your time of the month, go on a particular day, get certain things drawn, and we'll see. But I did have my CT scan, and I got a call this past Friday, which let me know that something came up on it, because they wouldn't call you if there was nothing before the weekend. And I got a call, and basically have come to find out that I have a hiatal hernia, which I was like, what? Like, that was just something I never even thought about with all of my stuff. I, years ago now, have had, I had weight loss surgery, and it was successful for me. I know that some people may think that it's not, because I had some weight gain, but like, honestly, I think that we need to be kinder to people and kinder to ourselves, that a lot of us either went one way or the other when it came to the pandemic. And for me, I was in so much pain because of the complications from my C-section, and then with being locked up, not allowed to leave my house, not allowed to leave, you know, you weren't allowed to like walk around the neighborhood and things like that. It was, you just got complacent. Nevertheless, right, there still things could have been done, but I didn't. Had some weight gain. I am still nowhere near as big as I was before I had weight loss surgery or anything like that. But I did have some regain. What I did experience though too lately is I've just been in constant pain. So basically for the last 2 years, I've lived in pain. At this particular point in time, it's just normal to me to just have pain all the time, whether that be in my stomach and it radiating to my back. That's why we thought maybe uterus, because like down in my uterus, I started to experience, like I said, the chaos of my cycles being off, my hormones being off, my anxiety and depression flaring up and down. My stomach, I started to have issues where sometimes I can eat, sometimes I couldn't eat. The acid reflux being obnoxious to where I'm having acid reflux with just water, like just misery. But like I would go to doctors and I kid you not, like I'd be like, this is going on, and they would just be like, here's some ibuprofen, or like, here, okay, you're nauseous every day, all day of your life, like here, just have some anti-nausea medication. And I just felt kind of like, what's the point, to be honest? I decided to just wait until we got here to Germany and then just try again with a new medical team. And like I said, I'm so glad and so blessed to have such a phenomenal PCM that I was so nervous going in. Like she was going to be like, oh, you know, when they all kind of like, well, if you just lose weight or if you just do this. But no, she's ordered the full gamut, the CT. We found out that I have the hernia. She had already put in for me to go to the bariatric surgeon. So I have an appointment with the bariatric surgeon in about a week, but I've been sort of researching, looking at it, and because of the acid reflux, how bad it is, and the hiatal hernia, it looks like I will be shocked if this is not the case, but it is looking like I will need to do a revision. So I will be needing to do a revision of my sleeve to bypass, which I already had thought about that with the acid reflux, but I think now having this diagnosis, you know, it obviously it kind of makes it real, but it also sort of takes that choice out of my hands, because it looks like that's what's going to need to happen in order for me to get fixed. There's factors though too that, you know, I'm talking with you guys and we're just hanging out, and it's like I'm talking with my girlfriends or something right now, because we've gone back and forth about, is our family complete? Do we want another baby? And I just knew that right now I couldn't get pregnant, right? Because I was thinking about, like, I've just had 2 years of pain, and then the pain has made me not want to do anything. I haven't wanted to work out. Because it's just, you guys, we went to an indoor kids play place, and like this is just how kind of like in the cycle of sort of the depression of it. We went to an indoor play place. I literally was just sitting down on a slide with Dante. Like I would just bend and sit down on the slide, you know, we get up, and my entire stomach would go into a Charlie horse, like, and I would just be down for the count for days, couldn't breathe, in excruciating pain. And like I said, now it's like, oh, I had no idea it was like this, and I would have never thought that. But that's how low my quality of life has been, is I can't even just go down a slide with my toddler because of pain and it causing me to go into a Charlie horse. I can't, we were at the pool the other week, and it was like I was picking him up in the water, you know, thinking, okay, I'm going to have the buoyancy of the water, and like lo and behold, you know, that little bit of strain of him getting heavier, and like here my stomach was again. And it's just been sort of depressing to think like I can't even do anything with my kids, right? So there's this part of me that was like, there's no way I could get pregnant. I don't want any more, or I couldn't hold a pregnancy right now, I feel like, because my body is just falling apart. But at the same time, we thought, you know, maybe it was just hormone type stuff or whatever, and, you know, I was going to get that fixed and then be okay and feel better. But having to have this surgery, it's like, in my mind, I'm going through all these things where I feel like we need to be done, because I don't want to go through this surgery, get pregnant, and like be at risk again per se of another hernia, because I don't have a long torso or like area. Basically my pregnancies, getting kicked around and all that kind of stuff, growing a baby, your organs getting it's just like I don't want to risk it again. But it's just so hard because, like, I remember the doctor asked me, you know, are you done having kids? Because, like, obviously with some of my stuff and hormones and some of it, that they can do more permanent solutions. And I was like, I feel like I can't see myself pregnant, you know, this year or anything. But I also didn't feel ready to do anything permanent. And now to feel like having to do, like, I am in that corner of it kind of being like probably done. I'm going through that sort of grief as well, because I think, I don't know, any of you guys moms, please let me know when you were done in this grief. Is this normal that, like, you look back and I'm like, did I cherish enough? Like, did I cherish having, you know, Dante and the smell of him and all of that, like, when he was a baby? Did I cherish that enough to think that, like, possibly, like, he could have, like, my last baby? And everything now that he's doing, I'm emotional, because every day he's talking more and more. And so I'm just like this morning, I'm like, you don't even have your rolls on your thighs anymore. And I feel this grief, but I also feel this acceptance. And so I'm like, I just don't know if this is normal. Like, and like I said, it's not to say that, you know, they're not doing like a hysterectomy or anything like that. And I know that I'm being probably somewhat dramatic here, but I also know that I do have 2 healthy babies, and I don't want to risk not being here for them over, you know, wanting a hypothetical other baby. Do you get what I'm saying? And even with this surgery, it makes me nervous because, you know, there's risks and different things. I have a lot of scar tissue from my multiple surgeries. So I've had the weight loss surgery. I have had my skin removal from the weight loss of the original one. I've had the emergency C-section. So, like, I got scar tissue and stuff in there. That's obviously like a risk with this. But like I said, I'm in sort of this corner where, like, it's going to need to happen. But I just feel like if I could do something and then just, like, not have to have surgery again would be really nice. Especially in my abdomen. And I don't know, I'm just nervous. I also feel like, of course, this would happen at a time that my husband, if you guys are new to my channel or you're watching this, my husband's in the military, and his job entails him to be quite busy and gone and in and out the door. We knew that coming here to this location, and of course it's like getting ready to be sort of his time of being in and out, and so he's just very unpredictable to me. And I'm like, of course this would also go on where I'm like, you know, need this surgery with that going on. And it's hard. This is the hard part too about being a military family stationed overseas. It's not easy to just, you know, have my mom come and help like it would be if it was the States and stuff. So luckily I do have one of my best friends since childhood is here, actually stationed at the same time. And, like, you know, she can and will help me, but, like, she also has a baby. So, you know, there's only so much, and there's just certain things. And so there's just a lot of different stress and stuff happening. Like, I just feel this immense relief at the fact that I know finally, after all of these years of just, like, pain and being just, like, given stuff that hasn't helped and sort of wanting to kind of give up, like, it's nice to know that it is something that can be fixed and will be fixed. But it's also just a little bit nerve-wracking, because it's not like, here, take this pill and then you're good. It's a major surgery. But did I predict it or not, y'all? That I said 2023 was going to be the year of me, and here we are. Like, I decided to take myself and put myself first and take care of myself. And there's also this excitement at the fact that, like, if I do this, I don't think it's even an if. When I do this, it's going to be that by the end of this year, I again am going to have this transformation, both inside, outside, mentally, physically, spiritually. And here I am. I never thought I would be doing this again. My old channel, you guys, that's part of what skyrocketed my channel and whatnot, was showing this journey because I documented it from like all the stages. And so I just never thought I'd be doing that again. But here we are, looking at revision. So bear with me because things might get a little chaotic over the next few weeks. I'm going to try to be kind of like filming different things that can be pushed out. Should I be having surgery anytime soon? That way, obviously, I can be like recovering and whatnot. Let me know if you guys want me to document this journey again, or just have certain mentions. But yeah. And I will see you in the next video.